Yo, Emmy, what up, though? Cooper got shotgun. Emmy got a ticket. How are you guys doing today? First in chat, dude. Epic. Dude, first in chat, Cooper Van Host. Dude, I love the stream. I want to tell you guys how much I love being on the stream. Everyone claim a ticket. So when you claim a ticket, I can go back and look at the stream. So go in and claim a ticket, and that way it logs in everyone in chat. Yo, let me say hi. Cooper, that's kind of an analogy for your whole life, bro. You don't know what's going on. You're just operating. Yo, I know I'm telling you, Emmy, I'm so happy. Like I just sign on and you guys immediately come say hi and uh I could be like any sort of emotional state, and then you guys sign on and you're like, hey, Dolla, what up? And I'm telling you, it has changed my life. You guys in here coming and saying hi um, has totally, like, I'm telling you, like, I feel like all you guys with your support, it is like, um, just help me, know what I'm doing's right, man. I love coming in here. I love hanging out with you guys. Uh, how's everyone doing today? I hope you guys aren't like freezing. Um, I had like a chill morning. I've been having a really hard time uh, getting everything going in the morning. I don't know what it is, but I've been having a really hard time getting everything going in the morning, and I think it's my sinuses. I don't know. I'm working on it. Um, and actually, I'm gonna tell you guys yesterday. So yesterday, um, I went on and on about how much I got so much art done and how happy I was, and I am. But then, I like, I don't know. I'm so fucking hard on myself. Sorry, I had an itch. That I was like, man, I want to do more. So I, I can do more. I can do more. I want to do more. And it's like I have to create, and this is the wrong word, but I have to like create shortcuts. Meaning like I gotta have a better setup so I can, line them up and do them all at the same time, or stream longer so I can do more work, and that's just all that's been on my mind is just like I know I did a lot, but I think we can like do a lot more. And then you know, that leads to an art show or something, or so the idea and the whole reason this stream is it's not about the short 1 hour or short 2 3 hour streams. It's about every day we're taking a step towards becoming uh, a great artist, and I don't care if it happens tomorrow or in 10 years. So you guys are with me on this journey. I gotta get weed. Yo, spam chat. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me the weather. Tell me how you're feeling. Anything you're dealing with. Life's been a little heavy, but I'm super happy. I love coming on here and seeing everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. Let me go get weed. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry. So sorry. Okay, also, I wanted to tell everyone, like, I think something that's affecting my mood is quitting smoking. So, quitting smoking is still how long since I quit? Fucking while. Still affecting my mood. Yo, Z, what up, though? Samantha, what up, though? Jara, chill day. I went to oceanography class. My professor swears a lot, so I like him. I think so, too. Swearing, sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. I think swearing is a sign of honesty. So people that swear more, I think, are more honest. When I was younger, my brother swore a lot. Let's just say he was honest. Yo, WZ, what up, though? Samantha, what up, though? You know, I say like 1,000 times, how's everyone doing? But I love hearing you guys, what you're up to in chat, so. 2-bit. 2-bit when we were younger. Dude, 2-bit told the guy at Whole Foods to fuck you. That's what he said to the guy at Whole Foods. I was like, yo, 2-bit. That's not that professional, dude. Okay. I gotta go pee. Then we're gonna get to work. And also, everyone in here, uh, go to the raffle check-in on the redeem points. So if you're in here, hit the redeem raffle ticket, and that way I can go back and see everyone that came and checked in. Yo, Eon, what up, though? W, take the nap and then mentally. So I actually think you can work while napping. So people don't understand, but with my art, right? Uh, I'm thinking about it all day. So if I'm thinking about it, and I'm not moving, is that working on it? I don't know. 6'7", 6'7". I'm serious. Like, that's part of it. So, like, just because I'm laying in bed or whatever like this, I'm actually working out problems in my head. So, I'm actually working out, like, so you have to, like, adjust your mindset of what's work and what's not. And, like, I don't, dude, if you're laying down taking a nap, enjoy the nap, man. We'll get to work right after. Yo, Pink Fox got a raffle ticket. Okay, so yesterday how we were talking about Imagination Land and real life or rooted in reality. Uh, I'm so happy that everyone in chat decided to go to Imagination Land with me, and I painted this dark blue. I feel like it came out really good. It's exactly kind of the vision that I saw in my head, where it draws your eye to this orange. Blue and orange are opposite of the complementary color. So basically, this whole painting is going to be either blue or orange. So we're living in imagination land. I don't know. I really believe that. That's one of the things with art, that it's so hard. It actually goes against business. So art and business are actually yin and yang. They don't make sense together, because in art, like, you know, uh it's like make stuff up, I don't know. In business, it's like tax the high. So so in art, it's told to be creative with your supplies. In business, it's told to tax 30 fucking times your supply. So it doesn't they don't line up. Okay, check this. You know, and dude, I deal with all these artists all the time, and they have like a whole painting, and I know what it takes to paint the painting, right? I know how much work it was, like actually, and they go, oh, this is so much work. Bro, you fucking traced it, dog. What are you talking about? So it's different, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I get hype. I get hype. Sorry. So today, I think that I'm just gonna get hype, work on a ton of art. Also, everyone in here, I got like a nerve pain right there for some reason. All right, everyone in here, we're doing a 1 day only raffle. So everyone in here, if you guys work on something while I'm streaming, at the end of the stream, and put it in Discord, at the end of the stream, we're gonna do a $20 gift card. So we're gonna do that, which is big money, dude. Post it all, dude. If you're trying to pick, post it all, dude. Post it all. So everyone get hype. We're gonna hook them up with big money, and if only one person does it, that person wins. So we're gonna hook them up with big money, just for coming and hanging out and working on art with me. So this stream is about working on art during the day, but the whole picture of where it's going to take us. So we want to go to the top of the top with my art career, and we're like way down at the bottom. So we're actually not at the bottom, but we're working our way up. This is live creating an art career. That's what this stream is. And what I'm gonna do is make a ton of these. We're gonna make merch. We're gonna do art galleries. We're gonna get a big art studio. We're going to have guests. We're gonna have music guests. We're gonna do IRL. So get excited. I'm trying to hype myself up too. So I got Silver Haze and Purple Train Wreck. W. But today, before I get super blazed out, yo, hey, what's up? Hell yeah. Everybody, two things. One, start working on some art. Two, post art, a couple things. Two, post things on art. Three, we're doing the contest. Post all the stuff in Discord, and please join my Discord. Okay. I'm just getting like psyched up for my painting. I'm just thinking about it. Like I'm trying to W Jaro with the clip. W Jaro with the clip. Jara, you're the best. I can't even tell you. None of this would be possible without my mods. Also, Jara has been an amazing friend more than anything. Okay, what am I looking for? The blue? I got look at this fucking mess I got. And tomorrow, everyone that, yo, Dismay, what up, though? Everyone, I'm gonna ship everything out tomorrow. Like I said, I've been having a hard time getting shit going in the morning, but once I get going, everything's pretty good. But we're gonna ship everything out tomorrow, and hold on, I gotta pay my weed guy. I think I forgot to pay him last time. He gave me a free blunt. Okay. Supply my organizers. I need to organize my fucking life, bro. Yeah, let's do a poll for the weed. I feel dismay every day. I'm gonna send it, but I feel like I have no time. Okay. If Eon, if you saw the amount of stuff I still have to resell, uh it's okay. This is just organized for display purposes. Um because I feel like whenever, when you collect stuff, right? All right, we got Super Silver Haze and we got Purple Trainwreck. We're going to do a poll on which weed to blaze. So, I need I need to bring, so I have a ton of sneakers that I resell that I have to bring to Flight Club. So Flight Club is a sneaker resale store. All right, let me write everyone's name down just in case. But everyone, go to redeem and check in a raffle ticket. Okay. I think not smoking cigarettes have affected me. Check. So on the redeem, there's a redeem. You can get a raffle ticket, but I'll write it down. I'll write it down too. Let me write it down. Okay. Oh, Jar has a list. W Jar. Okay. So everyone, again, for working on art with me today, I am doing a raffle. We're gonna do a poll of which weed, which is which weed. I'm gonna do. Let's see. Okay. We got a poll of which weed, and I'm going to start just another coat of paint on this. So I'm gonna use two brushes. I'm gonna use like this one, which is, I don't even know, to be honest. And then I'm gonna use my favorite brush, which is this, which is like a fat tip marker. And we're just coloring in the blue, so it's just a lot of labor intense work right now, so it's not a little focus, it's not a lot of focus, but we got to get loose. 50-50, maybe we just gotta, what's it called, uh mix them. I also want to get, I'm running out of paper too. And also, like, I don't know, when I'm like chilling, silver, okay. Like, I just think I can do more. I was thinking that just last night, where I gotta start pumping these out. Like a guy on the third floor of the science building. Exactly. I'll be loopy as hell. Dude, I got this like little crick in my back, like a nerve thing. Kind of affected me. So the goal with this type of paint is it dries really thin, right? So you want to like thin it out kind of as hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. They're kissing. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. I really saw that. I thought Bliss's stream was epic today. He had a ton of people in there too. And what Bliss is saying with his YouTube and the vertical, uh, I totally agree. I think that the popularity is changing with streaming. I think it's becoming more uh, I don't know the right word, but socially, like people are understanding it more, where it's not so weird to people, you know? Yo, Bush Cutter, what up, though? How are you doing? What's going on today, Bush Cutter? Any projects you're working on? Exactly. And he, rightfully so, right? I think that he'll get the good attention and hopefully, it's like common perception of streams are changing. So it's really gonna shift and people are gonna get a lot of their entertainment from streaming now. W kicking back. I I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself to get a lot of art done. So today I'm trying to just speed run filling in some of these colors. Also you know how yesterday we were talking about Imagination Land and all that? I'm so happy that I decided to paint this bottom part, uh, this dark blue. It's going to have a really nice effect on this painting. And that's it. I've been obsessing about the grill. I've been trying to think of so many new things I can grill. Uh, Yesterday I had leftovers. I agree with that, Jar. I think that's very uh, observant, and I'm in the same boat too. Yo, KC, what up, though? How are you doing, KC? And like dude, we all watch Twitch. I can't even tell you how much I love watching Twitch. And sometimes there's like nothing on, so it makes me upset. We got to have more people on it. All right, I gotta let this dry a little bit. Do you guys see the vision? Gosh, I can't even tell you guys. My sinus is always fucking hurt. Like
Peace
always.
it is.
Yo, peace, Rainbow. What up, though? Okay, let me get loose. I got this crick in my bag. I gotta get loose, KC. I got my sinus fucking killing me. Some tourists yelling outside. They were speaking some crazy language. Dude, lately, like this, what I'm saying right now is
Just waiting on the bus.
what I'm saying right now is just observant of where I live, right? So I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Yo, 420, what up, though? We just had a poll. I'm gonna smoke Super Silver Haze. you know, so I agree with that, but also when when I do my art, it's like low key, not about being comfortable, right? So I like when I draw a lot, I have a lot of uh my muscles are tight and I'm like super in this like ready stance. So the perfect ideal is like a little stool, and then when I'm not drawing, I have like a lounge chair or something right here, you know? So I have like a lounge chair here, and then when I get in the game, and I'm not like, dude, everyone's different, dude. I'm just yapping, so don't think that I'm right. But like that's what I would have the ideal, because sitting here right here, I'm like, I like to have my body like this when I'm doing my art. I want all this to be tense. So I can go like this and have like, so that's like kind of part of it. Um we were working on the painting, and then we have a ton of watercolors to do. And then also I have my head that I was thinking about. My exact yeah, exactly. I wish. So that's why we're working, not wish. That's why I'm working so hard on the stream, is to have a big studio and stuff. And uh so this is a glorified which is really nice because I live on the beach and I have a beautiful place, but it's a glorified uh garage setup. Once I get a dope ass studio space or some shit, it's gonna be on, dude. So we have a ton of watercolors to paint. We have a ton of watercolors to paint. And I kind of clean everything out. We'll have to name the head Steve. All right, that's Steve. Does anyone have any other votes on what we want to name it? Take my vitamins. I'm gonna take my vitamins, Blaze, and then we'll do some watercolors. And then hopefully my painting will be a little more dry and we'll work on more painting. Okay. So just everything's been pretty good. I had a good skate last night. The boardwalk yesterday was crazy busy. Crazy busy. Like going through people. So what I like to do on my skateboard, right? So a lot of people don't understand this. This is a concept that's really high, but skateboarding, it's similar to art. There's no like way to do it. So there's no like path. There's no like this step, this step, this step. In skateboarding, there's none of that. It's literally like 100% creativity and out of thin air. So, um, what I like to do is I like to just ride it. So I like to be the best um, at riding it. So I'm not really doing like fancy tricks and stuff, but while I'm around thousands of people looking at me, right? Because I'm on the boardwalk. And and like I'm still doing and skating really good. So it's like a mental thing. Dude, I took my Labubu with me yesterday, attached to my purse, and the girl at the store commented, "Oh, see, look, dude, look at how much we're spreading." love all over. And I'm so happy that you got it, Melissa. Did you tell your friends that you got it from a raffle from Twitch? You should have had them. You should have had them follow me on Twitch. That makes me really happy. And I'm slowly healing. Things are doing good. We're doing really, really good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Tell her you want it, and we're all working on art. We got a new friend, Dolla. I'm almost out. Also, letting everyone know in here, I'm an old man. I'm not trying to be a young kid. I'm an old man. So I just want you guys to know that. Okay. Um, W Melissa, thank you so much. Epic member, check out the Labubu unboxing. Uh, but I'm an old man, so I'm just letting everyone know that I'm not trying to be a young kid. Uh, I am what I am. I'm happy what I am. I've been through every single thing in life that you could possibly imagine, and I'm still here. We gotta support each other. I am what I am. Exactly. And my idea with the stream is to reach some kids, especially, you know, not kids, but young adults, and help them, see your boy over here giving them a blueprint on what, some some teachings, hook them up. So that's part of the stream. Okay. So we got all of our vitamins taken, which actually, for some reason, right after I took those, I was like, man, I'm feeling a little bit better. So sometimes just sometimes just a little mental goes a long way. I love that, Jara. When you told me that, it's like, uh, you know, uh, that's one of the missions that I wanted with this. So it made me like really emotional when you told me. And that's part of how I met you and how it's meant to be. I totally like think that. Zaya, what up though? How are you doing? Okay. So today, Melissa, this is what we're gonna do, all right? We're gonna everyone in here, if they work on any art, they're gonna be entered in my raffle. We're gonna cut the raffle at about an hour and 30 minutes. So everyone has time right now to get a, a piece of paper out, draw a stick figure, and post it in chat. You could draw more, but I'm gonna take the honor system. You could post something, I don't whatever you want to do. I'm gonna take the honor system, but you got to post it in my post art in Discord. And at an hour and a half, I'm going to cut the raffle. Today, I am working on painting. And then also, I have a ton of watercolors to color in from all of our names. So, um, I was thinking about just doing some watercolors on Jara, on Raquel, I was gonna color in Zaya. That's super fine, Melissa. As long as you put a little effort, make a stick figure, do a little bubble, whatever is contributing at all. Is I just want you guys to contribute and do a little bit, and that's all for an entry. I think we're gonna color in Zaya. We're gonna color in Zaya. I'm gonna do a little more colors on. Look, we gotta do bush cutters. We gotta do not dead. We gotta do tatty. We got architecture. To my dismay. We might redo to my dismay. I'm not sure yet. We might redo to my dismay and flip. So I think we start with Jara. So I wanted to put more V-Kite, what up though? Zaya's a little sad today. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. I was kind of like emotional the last couple days. So these last couple streams, yesterday was really good. 2 days ago and the day before that, I was really off. But I try. Like, sometimes things change it. So you guys coming in here always change my mood. So thanks so much. I'll work on changing your mood today, Zaya. Maybe we could cheer you up. Don't. The news made me upset today too. So I'm not a hot topic streamer, but it made me upset today too. Yo, V Kite, what up though? How are you doing? I agree. Everyone in here, we're all in here for the same reasons. So uh, that's why I love streaming. I love coming on here. So it's the same fucking like mindsets. We're all here for the same reasons. WV Kite, W Zaya. Zaya, hopefully, I'm going to color this. So hopefully, that may be a little color. We'll put a little color in your life today, all right? I got you. I got you. Okay. So now I'm going to. I was like, I just was like thinking I gotta color all these in and stuff. Also, I have no clean, no clean cups. I got a bowl of water. I think should I blaze and then work on it? Blaze and then work on it? I think I'm gonna blaze. We're gonna do Zaya's colorful. I gotta think of a color scheme for Zaya's. Let's blaze. We got silver haze. We're gonna blaze silver haze. That's exactly what I was gonna do. That's exactly what I was gonna do. Don't even worry, dude. That's exactly what I was gonna do, Jan. Is that exact? That's what that's why I have like, I don't know where it is, but I have like this little metal thing that John Mars got me. And it's like I put the joint down. Also, I hate bowls and I hate bongs and I can't even tell you how much I hate bowls and bongs, dude. Like, no matter what, right? Let's say you get a bowl or a bong. Uh, if you get a bowl or a bong, no matter what, after one day, it's totally gross. So it could be like, man, I got the coolest bong in the whole world, and in one day, it's like coated and nasty. Like, fuck that shit. It's just, dude, it's just like, it's gross, dude. They're like coated in gross resin. And it's like, you take a hit, and especially if you got like good weed, dude.
Hey everyone. Hope we're all having a wonderful day.
Dude, thanks, dog. I took a toke. Dude, I can't even tell you. The reason I smoke weed is for pain management. So it's not like weed. I don't think weed like stops pain, right? I don't think that weed like heals anything or stops pain. What I do think is if you blaze, um, it it can reset your mind where you start like thinking about things differently. And if you get blazed as hell and you have a lot of problems, you can like start being happy just like to be, for small things. I agree. So I just think it's a pain reliever, but it's more of a mental shift of how you're viewing things, and a little bit of good feeling goes a long way. Yo, Toft, how are you doing today? Anything new? I'm feeling okay today. I was really happy to turn on the stream. Whenever I turn on, you guys are my family, dude. I love turning on here and yapping. Uh, CBD is really good. CBD is good for your soul. More CBD. CBD in everything. They should have food that just has CBD in it. Every food should have CBD in it. A little CBD is good, but I'm a big, like, I can't even tell you guys and everyone in here. When I was sick, right, with my sinus problems, uh, I would I would have been in a hospital. And I chose to not live a life in a hospital and smoke weed and deal with it. So, I've dealt with some serious health issues in the last couple years. 420 in Texas. Okay. So tough. Today what I'm doing is I'm doing a $20 gift card for anyone that posts art in Discord while we're working. So anyone that works on something today, could be anything, at an hour and 30 minutes, I'm going to cut it and we're going to do a raffle for a $20 Amazon gift card. So if you work on something today, it pays. So it pays to hang with Dolla. It pays to work with Dolla. Uh, and you guys are helping me. So just know that you guys being in here and chatting and talking and having fun, uh, that helps me more than you can imagine. We're trying to grow the stream to the fucking moon. Yo, Yoster, what up, though? How are you doing, Yoster? Anything new? Today, Yoster, uh, first, we're smoking on some haze. Second, we're gonna do some watercolors. Third, if you're part of my not part of my Discord, please join. But if you are, if you post art in if you post art in Discord today, you're entered for my raffle. Oh, it's okay. We'll be your oasis for a second to get you away from work. We got you. Sorry you're overwhelmed. They don't let them overwhelm you, dude. You don't overwhelm them. Don't let them overwhelm you. Like they don't worry if their shit doesn't. And I'm just yapping. Okay, we have tons of recommendations. And if you want to get into watercolor, get excited. You're hanging out with I love watercolors with a watercolor expert. We got your back in here. And I'm just being positive and encouraging, Yoster. So don't take anything the wrong way ever. So I'll show you what we're doing with watercolor. We're actually doing watercolor right now. So we're gonna color in Jaras, which we already did, but we're gonna do another layer. It came out a little washed. And then we got Zayas, which we're gonna color in. And then over there, I got a big multimedia, mixed media sunset. Oh, I can't wait. Jara, you can just mix it on paper too. That's what I do. If you want to just start, I mean, it's kind of wasteful. I'm not gonna lie, but it definitely works. All right, so we're taking Eon's advice. We're getting a little blaze just to get in the zone, and then we're going to watercolor this. Look, Yoster, we're also gonna watercolor this, which everyone said this looked like a dick. Dude, Cake said this looked like a dick, but I think Cakes has just got her mind in the gutter. Yellow, Yellow, Dolla's school of the high heat of art supplies and new ideas. They hung up on me. That's what I think too. That's what I think too, Yoster. It's just, dude, they get, you hang out with these kids, Tatty, Cakes, they get their mind in the gutter. They just can't handle exactly. They get riled up. That's a good idea. Zai, I think that's good. The guy hung up on immediately, so he knew that he's an idiot. Okay, I gotta go pee, and then we're locking in. Everybody, get a fucking piece of paper next to you. Get something and do a fucking doodle. And I'm sorry if I'm aggressive. Sorry for being aggressive. Uh, Sorry for being aggressive. Do a doodle. Put it in my Discord. It pays to do a doodle with your boy Dolla. All right? Doodle with Dolla. Dude, yesterday I didn't really have I had just some pasta for dinner and and sing it to a daisy sound. Dude, take a doodle Dolla. I Dude, it's like I love getting hype. I can't even tell you. So thanks for the nice words, dog. Okay, so everyone's got a little art next to them. I got a little blazed. I got to get my watercolors. Um, I'm gonna get like the big tubes of watercolors and mix it with like buckets. So eventually, maybe we could do them really fucking big, and I'm like doing splatter sunsets. I don't know. Just an idea. Just an idea. Okay. We're gonna lock in, and I think jars has been just on my mind. I want to get it a little bit darker. So this is my watercolor set. This is my watercolor set, which I'm a slob, so don't copy my slob ways. You can actually keep this clean, um, but I have a hard time doing that. So many people out the window. That's I mean, as long as you're alone, you're not obscene with it, go do your thing. Does he tell people about it? Okay. I actually finish my piece, then go to sleep. It's overdue. I owe it to myself just to do something fun. You do. And you can't, I don't know how to explain it, right? You can't put an expectation on it, dude. You just have to do something for yourself, right? There's no expectation on how it makes you feel. So, how it makes you feel, I do a ton of shit for myself. Sometimes it makes me feel good. Sometimes I'm cooking a whole fucking meal for myself alone. It makes me feel lonely. So, you gotta like focus your mind. You gotta, and enjoy like the long term, I guess, where like even making the whole meal, it's like eating healthy, you know, uh I'm gonna be not eating crap. So, I mean it. That's my metaphor on everything. So, it's like it's a lot with the mindset, dude. It's a lot with your mindset. And I live an alternative life, dude. Okay. Um No, that's art, dude. That's art. Yo, cakes, what up, though? It, Eon, that is very high level thinking. It's just high level thinking, psychology, but I agree. I wanted to like fade it out. Yo, cakes, what up, though? I was watching Cakes crushing on her celebrity crush last night. Young blood all night. I thought it was funny. Cakes crushing on young blood. I forget what young blood song came up. Some young blood song came up on my uh list, and I was playing it and I thought of Cakes. I was like, oh, Cakes loves young blood. Let's see what Eon's. Let's see Eon's. Dude, that's really beautiful words, Eon. That's a beautiful sentiment. Oh, Eon, dude, super good. W. I really like it, man. Dude, I thought you were a good artist. I don't know why, but I had the feeling you were a good artist and had a love for the game. So I could tell it's really good, and it's a asset to have you in here, you know. And I'm a firm believer in art, dude. It's like, yo, Burr, what up, though? There's just, dude, it's like the business world is competition, dude. The art world is not competition. So I think that a lot of people are very, I don't know the right words. Like a lot of the people, they're just, I don't know, dude. I'm trying to think of the right, but let's put it this way. There's a reason that I'm showing my art and doing everything on Twitch, right? So I could, be fighting at these art galleries and trying to get an art show and all this and everything, um, which I made the mistake of, kind of, thinking that was the way when I started. But the truth is, I'm going to say this live, and everyone in here, I hope you understand, but the truth is all the people that are buying all these fancy paintings and all these fancy artists, they're like in a ring of bad people. And I don't want to be involved in those people. So I don't even want to go. I don't want to go to the Oscars. I don't want to go to the Grammys. I don't want to do that type of stuff. I don't know if that made sense, but hell yeah. On the West Coast, I don't even think. Uh, I'm gonna tell you this, Eon. I don't think there's many illustrators out here. I think the illustrators are all in the East Coast, especially for me. Anyone that I follow and like, you know. Dude, exactly. And I love it. I love it here. I wouldn't change it for anything. And it's like there's aspects of it all, dude. So, you know, I know a lot of those people. I know a lot of the people that do all of that stuff. So, also, my work, uh, eons, is in spray paint. So, uh, this is just like a secondary medium, I guess, that I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to think of 30 minutes left in the raffle. But it's like, I think that uh with Twitch, with being able to show how much I love this, also have a creative lifestyle, um, that's just the way to get my art out. And it's more than just the art, dude. It's coming on here, being a good person, being a good friend. So it's more than the art, dude. The art is actually uh for me, it's just like a diary entry of like my, how much better I want to get. And I can do, it depends on, it's basically whatever, like you have your art style, you're really good at art. You can draw whatever you want at this point, right? Casey, this is what you're, shut up, bro. Dude, I love hearing the progression, the story, Eon. I love hearing the story. Dude, Yoster, oh my God. Yoster has her mind in the gutter too. Oh my gosh. Casey, don't draw dicks. Gosh, can't anyone think of anything more than dicks? Gosh, bro. Don't draw dicks, Casey. Alright, I'm gonna give you an inspired thing to draw. Alright? Casey, I'm gonna give you an inspired thing to draw. All right, get what's in front of you. Get a stuffed animal. Look directly in front of you. All right, what's in front of you? Do you see a stuffed animal? Do you see anything? a dick with wings. You can call it modern age minimalism. You could draw ducks, exactly. Burr has a calm, level mind. I trust Burr. It had a Red Bull. The dick had a Red Bull. And on top, I I don't know, like I'm just creating. So I have faith in the next steps, It's gonna take me and us pushing it.
If Dolla
But
can draw dicks, anyone can. Don't let him gatekeep the dicks.
Cakes, dude. Oh my gosh. I already drew a dick according to Cake. And Eon, dude, we got your back, dude. We think your art's really good. So everybody, we want to support Eon too, working on his art. And like he said, he's just getting back, and that's just, a testament of, the human spirit, right? So with me in my art career, I never had any training or anything. My family is all artists. When I was younger, I had a natural ability for it. Never focused on it. I had a natural ability also for sales and talking to people. And I got a job doing sales. I was doing mortgages for a long time. And I was doing mortgages for like 10 years. And what happened is I was successful, wink, wink. And I wound up abusing drugs, and I washed up on Venice Beach. So that's my story in like couple sentences. I'm sitting here getting emo, and y'all are talking about drawing dicks. If you want to draw a dick, Casey, feel free. I'm sure there are lots of references you can find online. Hell yeah. But, when I came out here, I didn't know about the Venice art walls. I didn't know how to paint. Uh, and I learned how to paint here in Venice. Also, I learned how to skateboard. So when I came out here, I didn't know how to paint. I didn't know how to skateboard. Uh, and now I can tell you I can do both. Like, I don't know, 7, 8 years later. And I've been working on my art for 7, 8 years. And I have all my drawings. Yo, OMG, what up though? I have all my drawings. So I have my whole career as an artist. So that's part of the fun part. What the hell am I looking for? Dude, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you. If anyone in here would have met me uh, that long ago, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of the same, but I don't know. I didn't have anything to say. So now I got a lot to say. And I love the person I became. So, yo, OMG, don't go back to sleep. OMG. OMG, don't go back. OMG, do not go back to sleep. Stay up. You have to watch. You have to participate. OMG. So, if you do a drawing or a doodle and you post it in my Discord, I'm going to enter you for uh, for a $20 gift card to yeah, maybe. I don't know, OMG. That's a little personal. Scaring me. You're scaring me, OMG. You're scaring me. Let me check on the chat. Let me check the cameras outside. But I will tell you this, OMG. Don't scare me. But I am having a meetup. So I'm having a meetup this week. So you're welcome to come to the meetup and we're gonna chill. I don't know if I grill or whatever, but I'm gonna try to stream. Also, that's what I was telling you to stay, OMG. Do a doodle and put it in post art in Discord. It's ending soon. So 20 more minutes left. And put a doodle in post art. And you entered for my raffle. Okay. Okay, I had to change colors for warm and cool. Dude, Chef Dolla, dude. Dolla burgers, Dolla tacos. Um, I don't know what I'd put on the grill, but something on the grill. I am Steve. Chicken jockey. I am Steve. Flint and Steel. All right. Sorry, I got excited. Dude, I love ramen, but I will tell you this. Whenever I hear ramen, I get like, I have like a story with ramen. I got like sick or something. I was throwing up. So whenever I hear ramen, I get a little queasy. So you got to be careful when you get ramen. So you got to only go to good places. And sorry, that was just the first thing that came to my mind. I didn't mean to ruin your appetite with ramen. But I'm like, every time I hear ramen now, I get a little bit like queasy. Make a blue head, dude, as a ramen. I did, dude. I swear I had a flashback. All right. So, like what I like to do, and I'm just gonna, I know I'm trying to get like loose, but I like to get like my fingertips loose. Like I like to feel my hands. Um, I think about that a lot. And I'm just gonna add a little red on this bottom to kind of give it some more power. No, dude, I was just kidding. Dude, no, MG, go to sleep, relax, take your time. I was just chill. I was just kidding. But if you want to post in Discord, please do. Yo, W Jar with the clip. dude. And also, like, let's say, uh, anyone in here gets an art show. Like, this is why I don't fuck with many people in the community, right? I don't know how to say this the right way, but as far as my style and the uniqueness and everything, like, it's very dope, dude. So everyone I know knows I'm working on some dope ass art. Um, but ain't nobody calling me. So that's kind of like how the industry is, dude. Like, I don't know how to explain it better, but every deal that I wanted to do with my art, and I say it all the time, it's either somebody scamming me or trying to scam other people. And I don't play like that. Jar, we kind of made it a little more like Astro Poppy, but it looks heat, dude. It looks way better, right? What do you guys think? Way fucking better? I think way better. Jar, yours is dope. We gave it a little more. It needed that, right? You guys see what I was thinking now? Like, it just needed a little more like vibes to it, right? Whoa, you see that? You see how the camera like readjusts? You see how it's like starts really light and then it adjusts? That's because the color fade. It like thinks it tricks the camera. It's fine. You don't have to finish. Finish is not part of it. So finishing is not part of the raffle. Just working is part of the raffle. So just working on art with me. And I want everyone, we'll have like huge binders at the end of the year. And then we'll have like a big Dolla art show of not just Dolla's art, but everyone's, all levels. So, what, I mean, doesn't that sound like a fun thing? I don't know. To me, it sounds beautiful. Core is Casey. The Google Fashion Room. I don't know what that is. I gotta Google it. Does everyone gotta Google it? Honeybee, I mean, you could draw just a stick figure. So it's all right, I'll Google it later. Do I gotta Google it now? Should I Google it? Are you baiting me?
Monks for peace.
Oh hell yeah. Monks for peace. Flying dick amulets. Oh my gosh. You guys are totally, your minds are totally in the gutter. We're over here talking about serious life issues. And once cakes come in, it's all about pee pee, poo poo, dicks. Yo, OMG, good night. WOMG. Yo, W Zaya for keeping track of everything and helping in chat.
I saw the monks who are walking for peace scissor.
Dicks o'clock. Dude, it's all right. I don't mind.
It's Dix o'clock.
In my chat, I don't mind. I don't at all. You guys can have a whole nother conversation in chat about other stuff. I don't even mind. I love hanging out with you guys. Travis drew a dick pie. I think that's a W. I think that it just shows you, Eon. I'm gonna tell you this, right? It just shows you that not much has changed. A lot of like bells and whistles maybe, but if you go back that long, we're all still on the same toilet humor. It's not, we haven't elevated to computers and stuff. We're still just like banging tools. It's funny. Okay, Zaya, what colors are we feeling on the Zaya? I feel like this is such a limited palette, but I don't know how to explain it. It's hard. Like all the colors are um vibrant. So using all vibrant colors is fucking hard. Sociology of art is one of my side interests. Me too. Definitely me too. I love, you know, I think like with art, right? What makes people like good at art is like inventing. So art, the true art is inventing, right? Is being creative. So the art looks a certain way, but the true art is being creative. So a lot of the artists that you know, maybe their art might not be your whatever you like, but they invented that type of art. So that's why it's famous. It's not famous for what it looks like. It's famous because they invented it. So that's what I think is I'm trying to like invent my own art style. And I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good. Orange. We're gonna put orange on there. W. Should we do a sunset? I think. Should we do another sunset on it? A Dolla sunset on the Zaya? Or should we do a modified sunset? Maybe we do blue and dark orange. Modified sunset. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna start with a light yellow in the middle. And normally, dude, I'm a slob. So you can like take your time and like do all these perfect. I wish I had that in me, but I'm like, part of my art process is doing art fast. So you might say, oh, Dolla, it's not perfect, or oh, Dolla, this line's off. But I don't give a shit. The whole purpose was to finish it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to, not you guys, but like random people. Like I don't got to explain this shit to you. That would be my answer. Exactly. That's my number one is, I work my ass off on this art. The last thing I want to hear is some random ass person telling me some shit. Like it's totally uh I think the word is ignorant, maybe? Like self-centered, where they don't even think about like what you did. Like they're just oblivious. Maybe those are all good words. Oh. Ignorant's a good word, I think. Oblivious too. It's like I don't know, dude. You gotta prepare. If someone's not an artist, right? You gotta prepare them for it because people that aren't artists, they can't understand why you would make something. They can't even understand the reason like behind like So what it looks like. They can't even understand. Like, they think it's literally, like, to them, it's a waste of time. And to me, it's the most important thing in the world. So imagine arguing with somebody where they think what I'm doing is a waste of time, and to me, it's the most important. I'm just yapping, dude. I'm just yapping. So basically, what we're saying is all of them, all the above. We're doing yellow in the middle, right? We're gonna do orange on the bottom and blue on the top. And then I think the background we'll do like hot rate. We'll do like hot rate. All right, check this, check this. Dry. W. Um, I'm not gonna work on this right this second.
My illustration was too big to post on Discord, so I had to screenshot it and then post it you.
Let's see. That's cool. That's cool. You have a big illustration. Let's see what Toph's cooking. We got, first of all, we got Pink Fox working on her diamond art, which is really awesome. We got Casey working on dog digital art. But I have to find out how. Convert the digital cartoon drawing. So a good way to do that, Casey, if you're in here, is make it. There's like a button or something on Photoshop where you can make it like black and white. Make it like black and white, and then there's like an adjuster. I don't know the right words. I'm not a digital artist, but make it black and white, and then you can adjust the contrast, and then it will give you a good like outline of all the inked lines. Also might do some pop art and give it a cartoon look. All right, I love that. Dude, Zaya working on a watercolor with some erase on it. W Zaya. Looks like an owl kind of, Zaya. Perfect. Dude, Jara. Oh my gosh. Jara, what a nice drawing. Dude, Jara, the improvement looks really good. Toph, the whole sunset with the landscape, it's really good. Dude, great job. You know, and just an additioner, right? So any, empty space or something, you can always put text. You could always write something there or write a little, poem or something. And then it becomes like this whole image and a little poems right there. So that's just kind of where my eye went. I think it looks really good. Yeah, so Casey, make it black and white, and there's like a contrast, and you can fuck with that. And Jar, great job. Nothing makes me happier than you guys working on art in here. So it super motivates me. And like, I don't know, dude. With art, there's a natural like thing of like competitiveness, I guess, but you have to resist that. That's the devil. You have to resist that. Jar it looked really good, and it looked like, honestly, it looked like you had a great time making it. It looked very like a lot of love and attention was put into that. It looks good. I'm just letting this dry for a second. Everybody, we have 3 minutes. It's, I don't know how to say it right. So it's not a competition, right? Like, and I mean this in my own personal way. And if she made it into a competition, then so be it. Like, you could have a personal, wanting to, outwork someone. Uh, and I think that working uh endlessly, and like, there's only so much, dude. Like, after a certain point, like, you're doing unfulfilling shit. So I think that if you're working too much, I don't think that's a competition. I think that's more of a uh what do they call it? Mental illness. So I think working too hard is a mental illness. Dude, that's how the good Lord works, bro. We ended up talking